hate our generation because these things are things. Why?
And these things are things because they're cool.
And everybody does them.
How?
Like, people encourage these things.
Hi, friends.
Today we are talking about why our generation sucks. And all the things that we hate about it.
Is there any updates on our lives?
I have a lot of homework. I'm stressed out. But I haven't done any of it anyway.
My eyeshadow was really crazy today. I got a little out of hand. Ignore it. I think that's all we have for this intro, so we're just going to go on and get started.
So our first category is social media.
The average person spends 4 hours each day on their phones. That's like over 120 hours a month that we're spending staring at a screen. That's pathetic.
So since we're so attached to our phones, we've lost like key social skills. Like, people don't even know how to talk face to face anymore, and they don't want to. Like, so many people are like scared to like talk to people. Like, especially in conflict, are so much more powerful behind your phone because you'll just say whatever and like there's no consequences. Because
we spend so much time staring at our phones every day that we forget to enjoy everything else in life, even if it's just simple things. Like, we go on a trip and even though we're taking pictures to remember it, but we're still behind the camera, we're still not really taking it in. We're staring at the sunset through our phones. We're not just staring at the sunset.
So like, how many times have you been driving in a car and then like someone's like, oh, look at that, but you were down looking at your phone so you missed it? Like, it's even just like stupid little things. Like, you just don't see things that you would have seen if you weren't staring at your phone. So like, with all social medias, especially Instagram, they're just not real or authentic to like what life is really like. And when we're scrolling through and we're constantly seeing these things and always surrounded by it, we forget like how planned, positioned, and photoshopped and staged all these posts are. Like, with these planned, staged posts, it's like people only post the good stuff and the happy stuff in their lives, and like their lives don't really look like that, but it's so easy to make it look so good on social media because it's just a picture.
And the other thing is with like Photoshop, so you see all these models, you see all these people, and you're like, wow, why don't I look like that? But their faces they're retouched, their bodies have been retouched, and even if their bodies haven't been retouched, the 4 people that you follow that look perfect and their bodies are just exactly how you want yours, those are like 4 people in the world who look like that, but nobody else does. It's so unrealistic to maintain that body weight and maintain that image. We compare ourselves to things like that so much that our self-esteem and our confidence goes so low. Nobody's doing it on purpose to like offend or like project negativity, but it like happens almost as like a byproduct of what they post in their lives.
And like, when we're constantly scrolling through and it's all we see, like, we don't actually realize how it's affecting us, like our self-esteem and just how we see ourselves.
Holy fuck, is Snapchat ever the dumbest thing ever?
Fuck Snapchat!
Whatever happened to being able to talk in person, or even a phone call, or even just a fucking text message
with some content in it?
A blank snap does not make any sense.
And then that goes on to Snapchat streaks? Why? Just why? Why does a number matter? Like, how many times you sent someone a blank snap with no words in a row?
And not just a blank snap with no words, but to people that, 1, you don't like, 2, people you've never met, and 3, people you don't actually ever have actual conversations with. What is the point in a number beside like a person's name?
Literally. And then people who like are obsessed with Snapchat, like how many they can get, like they're like scrolling through, look, I have 100 Snapchat streaks. Like, that's not cool. That's not an accomplishment.
And when did it become an accomplishment? There's no value to that at all. You're not getting anything out of it. You can't have any real conversations on there. It's just awkward small talk with people you don't know.
Or if you're texting someone you don't really know but you want to get to know, at least you're like getting to know them and like asking them about them and stuff. Whereas Snapchat's just like absolutely pointless. Like, small talk, I hate small talk in person, let alone on a freaking phone for no reason. Like,
that's the thing, Snapchat was created so that it was easier to send pictures and videos because they don't send well over text. And it just got like exploited to the fact that it's completely used for wrong reasons now. But like everything, Snapchat, fuck.
Fuck Snapchat!
Our second category is music. This is a short one, but important.
Katy Perry.
Drake. I think it speaks for itself.
Our third category is relationships.
Okay, this is like the
wheeling.
biggest one that just pisses us right off. This is why do people talk, well, and this is probably happening on Snapchat too, for months without doing anything about it.
And they know you like them, you know you like them.
But nobody's saying it to each other, so they just
keep talking and hanging out, but like
for no purpose, because they won't tell the other person how they feel. It never gets anywhere. It just stays, it's stationary, and it's never gonna evolve because nobody will tell the other person how they feel.
it's such a waste of time.
It plays with your emotions, you get attached, and then it just ends because nobody has the
Balls to frickin' say how they feel.
and then you're sad, but it's all your fault in the end anyways.
And maybe the other reason that you don't move on from wheeling and you just are talking is because you're scared of commitment, or the other person's scared of commitment. And if you're too scared of commitment, this is probably someone you shouldn't even be talking to anyway. Why is wheeling even a thing? Whatever happened to guys asking girls on real dates?
Like coming to your door, bringing you flowers, going out for supper. What happened to being a gentleman?
Yeah, why is every single thing now, wanna hang out?
Want to Netflix and chill? Netflix and chill is a fucking insult.
Literally, like, why is that a thing? And they're like, oh, I don't know what to do. What do you want to do? Do whatever you want to
Like,
do.
no.
No.
Get your shit
Say what you want to do.
Yeah, get your shit together. Plan a date. Surprise her. That is what grows into a good relationship. Like, it's one thing to just go over and watch a movie. That's different. But when they literally call it, do you want to come over and Netflix and chill? How do you even have the
That's cringy. The
How
thought
do
of
you
saying
even
that
have
makes me
the
wanna die.
decency to say that? Like, watching a movie is fine. Like, that's good. Like, everybody loves a good
Yeah,
cuddle.
like, you don't need to go on a date every day.
So as much as we hate fuckboys, it's almost become cool for girls to hate them.
Yeah. So then guys like being fuckboys. They're like, oh, this is working.
It should not be cool to like the fuckboy.
So yeah, like this whole fuckboy idea is like, guys are jackasses, a lot of them, especially hockey players. But like girls encourage it. Like girls cheer them on pretty much because of how much they talk about it and how much they hate it, whereas they still go for the fuckboys even if they know that they're a fuckboy.
So, to the guys, stop being jackasses and tell girls how you feel. To the girls, stop fucking only going for fuckboys. The nice guys are there. There's a lot of them. You just have to open your eyes a little bit. The last thing that we want to mention is how millennials are viewed by non-millennials. They hate us.
Yeah. Yeah, what makes all this worse is like we're not the only people that hate our generation. Like this idea of millennials is so negative.
And we live up to it.
Yeah, the problem is everybody does all these things.
We can't even get mad at like the other generations for hating millennials because one, we fucking hate ourselves and we live up to it. So there's nothing to even defend about ourselves. So our favorite thing that we like to do is go on social media detoxes.
We love to delete all of our social medias like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, whatever else you use, and just completely delete them off our phones, so even if we want to go on them, we can't.
And like sometimes we do this just for like a few hours. We've also done it for like up to a week where we just like completely cut everything off, and it's so refreshing. And you like, we call it a detox because you literally feel cleansed after. I think it's really good for your like your health. So that is everything for this week's video. I hope you guys I hope this resonated with you guys and you're like, wow,
we suck.
Yeah, we do suck.
Let's not do that.
So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. We put out new videos every Sunday, and you can hit that little bell to be notified when we put out new videos.
Also, don't forget to follow us on all our social medias. They're all at Kate and Tess, and they'll be linked below. We'll also have our personal accounts linked below, as well as our Apple Musics and anything you need.
And I think that's everything, so we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Oh, I like it! That was good! Oh, we're just gonna
Okay. Stop saying like, Tessa. Fuck, you don't need to. It's not necessary.
You're better at saying the things that I make sound really gay.
Okay.